Welcome back, everybody. This is a new ship I've been working on, just kind of on and off. The idea behind this ship was to have a really low PCU ship. I wanted it to be under 10K. So it's kind of lackluster in some areas, but it gets the job done for that little bit of an itch that you might need for a warship. She's not really intended to go on planets. I will say that. But we're totally about to have a battle with its replica over there. And I think there's some weather that's about to pop in here, so let's go ahead and Alt-10 and remove that, because it's super annoying. Remove. Yep, I was right. Okay. And she only has 2 Gatling turrets and 1 interior turret on the bottom, so not the best for avoiding hydroplane men or jetpack men or whatever. All the gyroscopes are located on the outside. That way if, the block they're attached to gets destroyed, they'll fly off or fall instead of destroying the ship. Ramming points are pretty obvious, and that's about it. And I went with this wing design because I really like the idea of just having those stick out, so that way you can fit more guns in like such a small area. And then this guy so he can see over. And I also kind of set these up on purpose like this because my train of thought here is it's very rare that you actually have the ship pointed directly at somebody. So I don't really see a problem with, them being in direct line of each other. Because unless you're controlling this manually and you're about to shoot all your artillery cannons or rail guns or whatever it is you have, right, all at once, I don't really see much of a problem with it lining up like this. And it's not like they're going to shoot each other anyways. But this will be on the Steam Workshop. This will be available for anybody. It does utilize one DLC skin, the Retro Future armor skin. That's why it's very glossy. It looks way better at night and in low lighting than it does in bright lighting, though, especially when you go with the darker colors. It's equipped with a refinery, the max level assembler, minus some speed mods and stuff to save space, and then your AI blocks are behind these 2 walls right here. And I believe that's just about it for the basics. It's powered by hydrogen engines. The antenna's down here with a connector. That's also armored a little bit. And that's it for the bottom. I don't want to rush through this, but mostly curious about the AI and how they're going to fight each other. So we're spaced about 823 meters apart, and we need to ensure that the AI behavior is on. And then on my hotbar here, I'm just going to turn all of these off for the time being, and then we need to hop out of this, and we're going to delete this guy because it's not set up right. If you can't tell, I've already done this off screen and not Control V. Do that. Okay. Control C. I forgot to set up the AI blocks. And we're not going to have them face directly at each other. That is 700 blocks, or 700 meters, I should say. A block is actually like 2.5 meters in this game. I want to be just outside of the standard turret range. There, we can still see and detect each other. So that is good. Alright, so that one is almost set up. We'll turn all of these on, which I just realized I could have just left them on. So that thing is not pilotable now, but the AI has taken over. So I'm curious to see how these are going to fare against each other. I set this up wrong last time, and it took like an extra 5 minutes to figure out what was wrong. I forgot to turn on the AI behavior, and I figured, the block itself being on was enough. And the reason my cockpit is set up this way is because there's cameras, but also I like being able to just get in the cockpit immediately. I don't like having to open a blast door or something, or another interior wall and have to walk to my cockpit, because this is designed for PvP servers and I need to be able to get in the cockpit like quickly. But anyways, without further ado, let's get to the interesting part. And let's see. Yeah, pretty sure everything is set up right. And we'll set that to the pirates, and just like that, they should engage each other. Oh, and that was just brilliant. Well, that worked out great for blue team, but red team just got demolished basically. I think what happened here was this one managed to get a run on the side. And somehow that one is still moving and flying. I am very surprised, because it looks like it's missing half of its body. This one is still mostly here. All it mostly lost was a turret, a couple thrusters, and a couple of ramming spikes. Oh, that was horrible. I don't think this is gonna take very long. I will upload this to the Steam Workshop for anybody interested. The ramming sticks work. You just gotta make sure that you're the guy that gets the perfect angle in first. This one still has most of its gyroscopes. This isn't even really a fair fight at this point. This thing is not gonna last much longer. Oop, might crash. Or not. It takes so long for those artillery cannons to turn around and shoot. Assault cannons aren't much better. Granted, they have to be within a... I'm actually kind of surprised that they're still pursuing, because that one is... Ooh, that one might crash, actually. It may have turned at an angle it can't recover from. I think it's crashing, yep. We're losing altitude. That is it. That's game over. We win. It's still gonna pursue it, though. That's crazy. Unless it just isn't smart enough to pull up. Oop. Is it gonna be able to recover from this? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, that is major fail. This is where the AI fails, right? Because it had more than enough thrust, right, to right itself and recover from that. But it was so preoccupied with the enemy that it didn't care if it got too close to the ground. So you could have like a basic movement. You could have a basic movement AI block, and what that would enable you to do is set an altitude limit, and then that way the drone wouldn't pursue the enemy too far away from, or too close to the ground anyways. And then you could possibly avoid this, unless of course, you know, you lose a certain amount of thrust. But I mean, we basically just wrecked this entire drone slash ship, all because, you know, it couldn't recover from its trajectory, and it wasn't able to calculate a safe, you know, way of moving, simply because it lacks those features. Now, I am grateful that the AI does exist, but I don't think it's quite like to the level that, you know, we all want it to be. But nonetheless, I am glad that they did implement the AI finally. I thought, well, I'll save that for perhaps another video. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. The ship will be uploaded to the Steam Workshop by the time that this is released to YouTube, because I have slow internet. And I appreciate you all for watching and subscribing, and have a good one.